get an SD card, a big SD card, like 32 or 64. 8 is not enough, and make sure you get a high class 10. You're gonna get a card error. Just putting that out there. Let's start the card vlog. Come on.
RADAKA.
What is going on, guys? It is Dan here, and I'm back with another car video vlog thing. I'm doing these now. I hope you like them. But today, what I want to talk about, first off, as I said before, get a high SD card, high gigabyte, because it's worth the investment. Just do it. Make sure it's the highest class, or you're gonna get a card error. And because I recorded this 3 times already, and I've gotten 2 card errors, and they told me the card was full. So putting that out there. Okay, so what I want to talk about is the jailbreak community. So right now, iOS 8.4.1 came out, and the signing for iOS 8.4 has stopped. So there's really no way to jailbreak right now. At least if you go out and get a new device, or if you update to iOS 8.4.1, obviously you can't downgrade, and you won't be able to jailbreak either. Obviously, because this is the software that does it. So right now, it's only been a couple days, so it hasn't been a big thing, but you know it's going to happen. So right now, we're in this midst of, in the next week or so, we're going to have the iOS 9 keynote coming out from Apple sometime next couple weeks. I think it's like next week or the week after. And with that coming up, you know, not having this jailbreak isn't a huge deal because we have iOS 9 to kind of look forward to, which is cool. So that's kind of up there. But it's inevitable that I guarantee, I've even seen I've seen a couple comments on videos explaining that there's no jailbreak right now because they stopped signing iOS 8.4, and people are still asking if you could still jailbreak, even though in the video it says you can't jailbreak unless it's under these circumstances, but people still ask the question. So what it ends up being that people that are asking this question, holy shit, there's a lot of cars. The people that end up asking this question are people that have really only been jailbroken from iOS 8, really, or maybe even late iOS 7, because since iOS 7, that's when we first saw Pangu and Taiji in them. We were kind of wary of their appearance, not their appearance, but their influence and stuff like that. But then now we've had several jailbreaks coming from Taiji, PP. I don't think we've seen Pangu, but we'll get to that in a minute. But we've seen all these Chinese developers come out and say, hey, we got this on lock, you know, we're knocking it down, we're knocking it out, you know. Apple put out what they want, well, we got it. Except for iOS 8.4.1, because, and this is where Apple makes me laugh. So when Apple finds security flaws that they see it's from a jailbreak, sometimes they'll put in like a thank you type thing, or like what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck. Either way, they'll put in saying who found the flaw or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, thanks to so-and-so, this flaw has been patched, and blah, blah, blah. Well, they referenced, like, Pangu for, like, a good 80%, or, excuse me, not Pangu, they referenced Taiji for a good 80% of their flaws they fixed, and they fixed, like, I think, like, 8 to 12 flaws that we used to jailbreak. And so, it's been, it was kind of funny to see that happen, mainly because, you know, they're it's kind of a slap in the face saying, hey, you can push out as many jailbreaks as you want, but we're always going to know what you guys put out, so we can always patch it, you know. And that's how this cat and mouse game goes with jailbreaking. It's what happens. But we right now, we're in the start of that, having no jailbreak, you know. There's no real thing. Unless you're on iOS 8.4 right now, you can always use Cydia Impactor, which is from Surik himself, and you can kind of get your fresh install that way in case that's something you want to do, if you kind of want to do like an install. And the reason that's so cool is because that works, and it doesn't put your phone into a boot loop or something else stupid like that. I remember one tweak that we had, you could do it. It was very similar, but if you did it wrong or if it didn't install correctly, it will throw you into a boot loop. Or the other way people got around it is that they just uninstalled Cydia Substrate, which is just bad. And sometimes that would put you in a boot loop. So it's really nice to have something that's coming from Cydia developer himself and saying, hey, obviously this is something we needed. Here you go. Awesome. So we'll see if that gets updated for iOS 8 point. Yeah, iOS 8. iOS point. God, iOS 9. Hold the cop. So we're in this point right now, and I feel like a lot of jailbreakers don't really know how long. That's not what I want to talk about. So right now, what I'm seeing is there's kind of a question mark in the air or along the interwebs, wondering what the developers are going to do, if they're just going to wait for iOS 9 to jailbreak, or if they're going to go ahead and jailbreak iOS 8.4.1. That's a little up in the air. Pangu apparently made a demonstration showing that they could jailbreak iOS 8.4.1, but again, I find it unnecessary because it's not like we're going to be sitting here waiting on nothing, you know. Same thing happened when iOS 8.4 came out, is that we were all excited about the jailbreak and stuff, and that's cool, but we still didn't know, everything about iOS 8 yet. So when that jailbreak came out, we were just kind of up in the air for the most part. So, but I am almost to my destination. I will see you guys in the next car vlog. I like doing these because I can talk in my car and not worry about really anything else. Go ahead and leave a like down below. If you want me to talk about anything, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share this if you want other people to see it. And as always, RADAKA.